What's up, makeup lovers? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm actually sitting down and I'm sharing with you guys a brand new and improved makeup routine. When I tell you, I've been doing my makeup for 2 years, or I started doing makeup 2 years ago, and the routine that I used to have and the routine that I have now and how I used to do my makeup before is completely different, like literally night and day. I wanted to do this for a very long time, and I think today is the day. Clearly, because I'm here, right? So without further ado, let me just shut my trap. Grab your drink. I'm actually drinking some water today. I gotta stay hydrated. And I have some little chocolate chip cookies because I'm a little hungry. And yeah, let's just get right into this video, guys. I wanted to start off with what I use to prep my skin. So I already did my skincare routine, but these are the items that I use to prep my skin for makeup every single day. I have a hyaluronic acid. I have obviously a moisturizer, and I also have Miss SPF, because if you're not wearing SPF every day, I don't know what you're doing. Let's prep the skin first, and then we'll move on to the makeup. All right, so the first thing I use is this Good Molecules hyaluronic acid. This is literally the best hyaluronic acid. I actually take some right on my skin, just like that. I like using this hyaluronic acid because it is really lightweight. It is super hydrating. Also, don't mind Ms. Jupiter over here. And don't mind Miss Venus. I think I'm on my period because I've just been really breaking out lately. But even though, I mean, it's still giving you skin, honey. It's still giving you skin. Don't play with me. All right, so then I go in with some moisturizers. So if you see my skincare routine video, you know that I love this moisturizer. And I'm talking about the Believe Aqua Bomb. This moisturizer. First of all, I've been using this for almost 3 years, I think. And I don't care for any moisturizer. This is a water gel moisturizer. And this is a brand new one because I had to pick it up because unfortunately they won't be selling it at my Ulta anymore, which is so rude. But it's literally a water gel. I don't know if you could tell on the camera, but it's a water gel moisturizer, and it's so yummy. I'm gonna do about that much. I love moisturizing, like OD moisturizing. And this smells like an expensive moisturizer, like literally. And I think this is $38, which is, I mean, it's up there. But when I tell you, look at this, like it's just, oh my God. My skin feels so hydrated when I use this. I love it. All right, so we're hydrated and moisturized. So now, of course, we have to go in with some SPF. So this is the Dermalogica Prisma Protect Moisturizer SPF 30. This is fire. This is my baby. This is all I've been using for about, I would say 2 or 3 months already. So I'll take this little bit. I don't really like rubbing it. I like kind of stamping it on my face first. And that's how I like applying my SPF. Let's get into the face. Okay, so really quick, before we get into the eyebrows, I have a couple new items here that I haven't used before. I have a new concealer, a new concealer brush. I have a new powder, like setting powder, and then I have a new eyebrow pencil. So I'm gonna kind of use them in today's video. I'm still gonna use these items like I've used my regular everyday items that I use to do my makeup every day and go to work. So for eyebrows, you know I always go in with my NYX micro brow pencil in the shade black. Obviously, this is my baby. But I was at Walmart the other day and I picked this Oh My Beauty by Sharon C 1 and Done 2-in-1 brow styler. So it's supposed to be obviously a micro tip pencil on one side, and then it also has the tinted gel on one side. I think this is dope. But before we go into the pencil, I like setting this area here, like my eyebrows, with a little bit of translucent powder. Just because I feel like with all the prep, I don't want my pencils to kind of break down. Whatever I put on this face is gonna last. So I'm just gonna use some translucent powder. This is from Laura Mercier. No, this is not the new one, but I wanted to use this because literally, guys, I'm like almost done with it. You see that little bit? Yeah, that's what I have. So, which is so satisfying. So I'm gonna take this big ass brush. So I like pushing the little bit of powder. I don't put too much, but I like blocking all that excess oil or serum, moisturizer, all that good stuff. I want these eyebrows to last all day, clearly. Again, we're gonna go in with the Oh My Beauty by Sharon C pencil. I am in the shade, I think this is the last one. I want to say is black. It doesn't really say here. Yeah. Oh, so I'm in the shade 08, which is like black. So I'm just gonna outline. I'm probably gonna outline it and fill it in. But so I like starting with, ooh, this is creamy. Okay, so it's difficult for me to talk and do my brows at the same time. So that's why most of the time that I'm on a video, like I start a video, I'm already, like my eyebrows are already done. Wow, that was really, wow, this is really, really cool. That's a good brow. That's a good brow, period. I'm not gonna be here for 30 days trying to do my eyebrows. So let me finish these eyebrows, clean them up, and I'll be right back. All right, so we're back. So let's move on to the face. So I used to love any pore filling anything. I actually don't use any of that anymore. I do have the e.l.f. putty primer, and I actually really do like it, but I've been really confident with my skin lately, especially the fact that my skincare is so solid right now, and this other results. Yeah, I have a little like breakouts here and there, but I'm human, right? Today we're gonna go in with a medium to full coverage foundation, just because that's what I want to do. So to prep the skin, I like going with my Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is obviously the jumbo one that I got from Walmart. So I just like using this to set my makeup. I also like using this to prep my skin. So I'm gonna go and just, you know, do a little spray. So now for primer. Again, we're not using any pore filling primers over here because it's giving skin. I've been really, really enjoying the new e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I love e.l.f. Just gripping primers. I love these two also. These are the Mint Melt and then the Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I love them both. I actually got backups of backups because they're that good. This one I feel like gives you like this blur to the skin. I don't know what it is, child, but we're gonna use this one. So I like taking maybe like 2.5 pumps, let's say that, because I like to make sure my entire face is covered. So I'm gonna take a little bit, and I'm gonna dab it all over my face, make sure that I get every single spot of my big ass face. And I feel like the more you rub this in, the stickier it gets. Like, this is sticky, honey. I love setting my primer with some setting powder. So this is good for longevity of the makeup. This is good for, it reduces shine and oils and all that good stuff, especially for me because I'm oily. So like I said, I'm just gonna take the rest of this Laura Mercier powder that I have in here, and I'm gonna take a powder puff. This completely changed my entire complexion game, literally. Like, if you're not setting your face with a powder puff, I don't know what you're doing. But anyways, we'll get to that later. So I'm gonna take some, and I'm being generous because I am setting my primer. So obviously this is where most of my pores are at, like even in my nose. So I love setting this spot right here. I obviously go on the other side as well. All right, so that's all set, and it's just so smooth. Now we're gonna go in with foundation, baby. And that's, if you know, I have really favorite foundations, like my Lancome. This is like, I love this baby. I will forever repurchase that. I have my Double Wear, which is amazing too. My Maybelline Fit Me. But I just had to pick this up because Fenty just came to Ulta, and it makes no sense why I wouldn't pick this up. So I used to use this foundation when it first launched, I don't know how many years ago. And obviously I got the wrong shade. I was like 3 or 4 shades darker. I was looking for orange. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, what is this? The Pro Fitted Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. Yes, I got it. So my true shade is in shade 190. Obviously, you already know I'm going to have my little palette here. And I'm going to shake this baby up because I know this is a little bit watery. Oh, and these are the brushes that I will be using today, guys. This is mostly the brushes I use on an everyday basis. I have so much brushes that I need to consolidate, and I need to kind of like figure out what I'm going to do with them. So I'm going to start off with 2 pumps. So that's what I'm starting with. Okay, so this is looking a little yellow, but we'll see what happens. It's looking a little yellow, but we'll see. So I still have all this on this side. So I'm gonna do one side first and see how that goes. I'm super excited. I have not tried this in so long. So another thing that I love doing is taking some setting spray and using it like to spray my brush. All right, let's go in and see how this works. All right, so it is giving a little bit of yellow. Still, like, this is crazy. I thought this was like, it said on the website this was my perfect shade, but I don't know. It's giving, does it look yellow to you guys? Like, I don't know. Okay, I forgot how fast this foundation dries. Jesus Christ. Let me take some of my hair out of the way. All right, so that's one side of, I mean, you could clearly tell the difference, right? Like, all right, ladies and gents, how my face is looking so far. I'm gonna zoom in really quick because, you know, I ain't scared. So this is what my face is looking like so far. Yeah, it has some blemishes here, but I don't know, it kind of did a pretty good job with it, but it's still giving me like a little yellow, you know what I'm saying? But so far, it feels really, really good. It doesn't feel drying or anything on the skin like people say. All right, so now we're moving on to cream products. Cream bronzer, cream blush, and some concealer. So for my cream products, I'm gonna take these two babies, and the reason why is because these are bomb. So this is the It Cosmetics Airbrush Flawless Foundation Brush, but the dupe is obviously the e.l.f. Dual Complexion Brush. I love both of them. I feel like you don't have to pay $40 for this because this one is the exact dupe and it's as good. So for cream blush, I've been loving this palette from Milani. So this is the Milani Cheek Kiss Cream Blush palette. I love this. This one is in the shade 110 Sun Kiss Glow. Like, the shades here are so pretty. So I'm gonna take this baby right here in the middle. This is literally my favorite one. So again, I'm gonna take Miss It Cosmetics brush and I'm just gonna go in here. As you can see, this is saturated, and then I like going with my palette and literally pressing. Obviously it's gonna take the excess off. Then we're gonna go in and apply this baby, and I like going close to my under eyes because I love how that looks. Look at that. Look how pretty that looks, and it's just dewy, yummy goodness. Like, I love this product. Is so good. They also come in like singles like this. This is also a Cheek Kiss. This is 120 Coral from Milani. This is super pigmented. This palette just came out not too long ago and I've been really just in love. So that's the blush right there. Look how cute that is. I feel like somebody pinched me. Ooh. Let me stop. Anyways, but this is so cute. All right, so now we're gonna move into cream bronzer, and of course I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I'm sorry, I haven't really found any other bronzer that I like, or not that I like, that I've been kind of interested in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So this one is in the shade Golden Days, and I think it's so pretty. I love it. So now I'm gonna go in with Miss e.l.f. Dual Complexion Brush, and I'm gonna go into this baby here. So as you can see, super saturated. I'm gonna take my palette, press that in, period. We're gonna bronze this face. And don't worry about it looking crazy, because that's why we have a foundation brush. Look at that. The sun just kissed the crap out of me, literally. And then we're gonna go on this side and do the exact same thing. All right, so I'm looking bronzy and I'm looking really dewy and I love it. So now we're gonna move into concealer. So for concealer, guys, I've been dying to try this concealer or even brand for so many years. Literally, I think since I started playing with makeup, I've been obsessed with trying this out. So when Miss Ulta decided to be part of the gang and bring this brand into Ulta, thank you. I'm spending all my coins, all of them. Here's my credit card. Thank you. I'm talking about Miss Hourglass. So I decided to get 3 items. So I decided to get the Hourglass Veil Vanish Concealer or something like that. So I look at the packaging too. I can't believe, I still can't believe this is part of my collection. So I picked up the shade Cream. I think it'll be good for me. I also picked up the Vanish Seamless Finish Concealer Brush. You already know how I love setting blending my concealer with a brush. And the fact that they have one, so freaking bougie. And I'm gonna take this off. Look at this. Look at this masterpiece. Look at this masterpiece. And then the powder that I keep talking about is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. So I, again, had to pick this up. I think I spent over $100-something, which I cannot believe, but whatever. Hourglass does it with the packaging, honey. Like, this is so beautiful. Look at this. So freaking pretty. And even inside, look at the inside. I mean, I'm probably the last one using this powder, but guys, look at this. Let's go in with Miss Concealer. Again, I am in the shade Cream. I hope this works. I did shade match. Like, I did do a little swatch when I first bought it on my hand just to see. But I think it'll be good. I'm actually going to take... That's bright. Alright, well, I'm already here. Oh, damn, this is bright. Okay. And of course, I'm going to target all my little highlighting areas. I don't know if this dries down really quick, so I'm actually going to just let it sit for a little bit, couple seconds, and then I'll blend it. All right, so it's been a couple minutes, and let's just get into this blending because I'm really scared. I feel like it's not going to blend, so I'm going to take some Milani spray into my brush because I just love doing it, and I'm going to start blending everything else first. Guys, this is bright, but it's blending like a dream. Let's go and blend the first eye. You're gonna blend, 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 blend. Oh, this feels so yummy. Literally feels so yummy. And I like dragging it down a little bit so it could kind of mesh in with my bronzer and blush, and it'll be easier to kind of blend everything, you know what I'm saying? I think I have to get another shade because it is bright. All right, so that actually looks really, really good. I love the way it looks. So now we're gonna go into my foundation brush, and again, I'm gonna spray some little setting spray, and now I'm gonna marry everything together. This is where everything blends. This is where you make everything just one, and yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I've been doing my makeup like this for a while now. Look at this. This looks so good. The concealer, yes it is. It's a little bright. I'm not gonna lie, it is. I wish it was a darker, but besides that, this looks really, really yummy. Like, I'm really happy with how it looks. So now, let's get into the setting. So of course, again, we're gonna use Miss Hourglass Veil Setting Powder Man Bougie. And we're gonna take the little tape off that's on the shifter. Damn, this is stuck. Oh, okay, it just came out, okay. Ooh, child, slow down because this is mad expensive. I'm gonna take my little puff. I'm gonna go into the powder here. And I'm gonna dab off the excess in the back of my hand. From the outside, we're gonna go and into the inner corner and really press that powder. I like looking up. I know I look crazy. It just makes it look so... Yes, ma'am. All right, so that's it. It's really, really smooth. I like how it looks. I just feel like it's a little bit too bright for my liking, but hey. I don't want to use this for the rest of my face. This is way too expensive. I'm sorry. So I'm just going to go in with the rest of my Laura Mercier and I'm going to set my face because I'm sorry. This is like 50 something dollars. I got this Big Mama from Laura Mercier. This is from their 25-year anniversary. I'm going to go and set this makeup because I don't want it to go anywhere. Period. And you got to slap your face like. You have to slap it to be able to really set this in place. All right, so face is all set. For matte foundation, this feels really comfortable. Like, my face look airbrushed. All right, so let's move on to the powder bronzer, powder blush, all that good stuff. So for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite bronzers in the world. This is the Juvia's Place bronzer in the shade medium. I usually just go in with both of these, literally just tap, 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 tap in. So I'm going to take this It Cosmetics brush and I'm going to go into both sides right here. And be careful because this is really pigmented, so just be careful. I'm going to go and just set my bronzer. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. All right, so for blush now, because blush is just chef's kiss. So one of my favorite blushes is this Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. It's just such a beautiful, oh my god, it's so pretty. Like, if you haven't used their baked blushes, I don't know what you're waiting for. I'm gonna take the stipple brush. I love applying blush with a stipple brush. And now I'm gonna set this freaking blush. And I just like pressing it in. I'm really going ham. Look how pretty that glow is. Oh my god. Like, it is so pretty. Look at that. Who needs highlighter? Miss, please. Look how pretty. I love this. Love it. Before we highlight and do everything else, I'm gonna show you what I love to do for my eyeshadow. So I usually just go in with this Marc Jacobs big bronzer. What is it? Omega bronzer in the shade 102 Tantric. And I like using this brush from the Juvia's Place. And literally I go in here. I like tapping on my lid first. And then I like, you know, whatever's extra, I like swerving it around. You know? And the fact that this doesn't have to be precise or anything like that, I love. So that's really it. Look how cute that is. Really, really simple. Obviously, I'm going to sweep some on the bottom of my lash. So I'm going to use another brush. Go in here. Alright, so for mascara, what am I using today? I mean, mascara is not that big of a deal to me. I think everything is kind of like, okay. But my favorite is the I Am Night mascara from Revolution. This is so freaking good. I'm going to switch it up today and I'm going to go in with Miss NARS Climax. This is also really good. So I'm just going to go in here and really coat these lashes really quick. I don't really do too much because, I mean, we're going to put falsies anyways, but... So before we go into lashes, I want to use Miss, what is it, Fenty Kilowatt Highlighter in Trophy Wife. And, ooh, these are dumb hard to open. So yeah, let's do this. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to go in with a brush first because I don't want to, like, mess anything up. I'm going to take this little flat brush and I'm just going to go around it. I don't even want to mess the FB. Look at that. Whew, honey. And I'm just going to... That is... so pretty. That was cute. All right, so for lashes, you know me, I love me some Kiss lashes. Those are my favorites in the entire world. But lately I've been really abusing these lashes from the Iggy collection with BH Cosmetics. This one's in the style Too Good For You, and they're just really pretty. They're really super comfortable on the eyes. They're like tapered. And I've been literally using this almost every day, even without makeup. Sometimes I want some lashes and have a good day. So I'm going to apply these on really quick and I'll be right back. Boom. And lashes are on. Oh, I love these lashes. They're just so pretty. And I feel like they're like your lashes, but way better. Obviously, they're a little... they're not dramatic for me because I wear dramatic lashes. But I think they're just so pretty. You know what I'm saying? Love it. All right, so let's get some glow into this face. So my favorite highlighter is literally Miss Artist Couture in the shade Illuminati. I don't even think they sell this anymore. I actually got this from BoxyCharm a couple years ago, and I love it. It's like a loose highlighter, but it's so freaking yummy. I adore this. I'm going to take my little highlighting brush from Sephora, and I'm going to use whatever's on the lid first. You're going to see how... beautiful. Look at that. This is like, and I'm gonna like place it right here. Oh my god, this is so yummy. Look at that. Woo, baby. So for the waterline, I know I'm like all over the place, right? So I'm gonna take this Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil in the shade Nude. I think this is Nude, Silky Nude, and I'm gonna put it on my waterline. So I'm going to take this highlighter from Milani, and I just want to put something in my inner corner. And I just love this highlighter, like I really, really do. Something, and I don't want something like really blinding. It's just something quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, just brighten that up a bit in the inner corner. Just like that. Really simple. You probably can't even tell, but I can. So for lips, literally, my lips are so simple, which is so sad, but I'm gonna take Miss Milani Easy Liner for Lips in the shade Most Natural, because this is just my girl. I love this. Then I'm gonna take this Milani Fetish, like what is it, Matte Fetish line, and this one's in the shade Tease. Look how beautiful. Oh, I love these. Which I love. Look how pretty that is. Like, love these Milani lipsticks, like, period. And then for gloss, I'm gonna go in with this Fenty Cream Gloss in the shade Fenty Glow. And this is what I'm gonna use to top this. Oh, this smells so good. Love it. All right, let's steal the deal, guys. So this is how I use a sponge. So I take my setting spray and my sponge. This is from the Ariel brush set, and I take and I spray it like about like 8 or 9 times, and I go and I start melting everything together, and this locks your makeup in, and it just melts everything together. Like, feels so good, and it's so refreshing almost. But this is how I use a sponge. Literally, that's it. All right, guys, so this is literally my brand new and improved makeup routine. I know I was all over the place, but you know, I just us chit-chatting or whatever. But I feel so pretty. I feel like this is just me. This is solidified. Like, it took me a while to get to this place right now with my makeup routine. It's been a lot of testing and trying new things, and I finally got to a place that I feel comfortable. I love how my face looks. I love everything about it, like brows, face, like everything. It's just so yummy to me. Not for nothing, but I'm loving this Hourglass duo. I'm gonna get like a little darker shade, but other than that, I'm really happy with that. This is my favorite eye. Yes, I love me some color, but a bronzer with a little bit of shimmer in the eye is everything to me. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with your boy. Like, I'm excited to see how and if this is gonna change, but right now, solidified, locked down, it ain't changing. Yeah, let me shut up, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video, guys. Bye bye.